For a long time now, I've had the idea that it was the air signs of the zodiac that mostly launched the whole 1960s thing. Beginning with Alan Ginsburg, who was a Gemini, who really brought together many forces of change and transformation through his poetry and his friendships with Jack Kerouac, Neil Cassady, and then Bob Dylan, another Gemini who was strongly influenced by Ginsburg and friends with Ginsburg. And Dylan really freed rock and roll, like Elvis freed the body and Dylan freed the mind. And the Beatles were very influenced by Dylan, and McCartney is a Gemini, and Lennon was a Libra, two more air signs who had a tremendous effect on opening up world consciousness. Also, one of the greatest singer-songwriters from the 1960s on is Paul Simon, who's another Libra. And then there was Richie Havens, the Aquarius, who for a long time was the Woodstock Festival, because Richie opened up the festival at a time when all the roads were blocked and the other musicians hadn't started arriving yet because they couldn't get there. The helicopters hadn't flown them in yet. So he opened up the concert and kept it going and going and going single-handedly until after 2 hours and 45 minutes, he just ran out of songs to play. So he improvised one right there on the spot, which you can see in the movie of Woodstock by Martin Scorsese, and you can hear it in the recording of Woodstock. He took the old spiritual song Motherless Child and improvised off it a song called Freedom. And so if you take Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius all together in that fashion, you can kind of see that the new winds, the new airs that blew through in the revolution of consciousness that occurred in the 1960s were largely sponsored by air signs.